Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at a Stargate SG-1 board game. This is by Fleet Games Incorporated, ages 10 to adult, 2 to 6 players. This is kind of an interesting game because it's not really what you would expect from Stargate. It's this sort of conquest and space game as opposed to a like an exploration game or something like that. I don't really know what I expected when I got it, but it wasn't really what I ended up getting. This one is a used copy, but it does appear to be complete. So let's open it up, see what we got inside so you know what to expect. Alright, the game board is a standard board game board. Folds down the middle. And basically you put little pegs in here. These are holes. I don't know if that's going to show up really well in there or not. But yeah, they go all the way through the board. So there's different sectors and they have symbols on them just like on the Stargate itself. And there's the 7 or 8, 9 symbols. I don't know why there's 9. Because the Stargate only had like 7 or 8. So yeah, that's the board. Then here's your rule book. It's really kind of generic looking. It just has this kind of crappy little picture of the cover of the box. And this was an expensive game when it came out too, because this was a small company. But it's only 9 pages long. It kind of looks like it plays sort of like Risk. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward looking game. Then we've got the deck of cards. This one's still sealed. And then you've got a whole bunch of little guys. This is yellow and red. And then there's the little Stargates, all the colors there. Each one is color coordinated, of course. Here's blue and white. And then you have spaceships. Oh wait, there's green and gray. So you have people, and then you have the spaceships. And then you have 5 dice. That's everything that comes in the box. So let's see if I can get the guys out and get a closer look at them. Okay, so green and gray are the human faction, and then the system lords are the yellow and red, and then the blue and white are the ancients, and that's their vehicles. I'm not real sure. I don't remember the game very well, but there's something to do with the color difference. I think you can have 2 players, 1 of each color. So if 2 people want to play Ancients, they can. Because the game does play for 6 players. So, but everything looks like it's complete here. The little figures are pretty cool. They represent the faction pretty well. So you have like the green and gray color human explorers. They look like little military guys. And then the ancients look like gray aliens, and of course the serpent guys are the yellow and red faction. They don't show up well on camera, so unfortunately I can't give you a better look at them. Same with the Stargates. I tried a couple different ways, and you can probably tell from the jump cuts, from the close-ups of the ships. Ships showed up the best, so that's what I was displaying. But the figures are pretty good quality. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. The ships are real nice. There's a decent amount of detail on them. I'm not upset with that. So there's a lot of pieces to the game. So be aware there are quite a few pieces. It's pretty unlikely that you're going to run out of them when you're playing, but it's a possibility. So make sure that you have quite a lot of figures in your set. Now this one is not my original copy because I actually played that one, but this is another one I've recently acquired because I sold my copy. And these cards are still sealed, so let's open these up and look at them real quick. This game came out quite a while ago in 1997. So the game is fairly old, and it's kind of nice to see that these are still sealed. Alright, so first card is you found an enemy starship coordinates, allow you to send up to 2 combat units to enemy starship. You can only use this card if enemy starship is on your Stargate base. Iris card can't stop this card. So there's a couple of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Alright, then we have a blue. You activate Iris to stop enemy combat units or nuclear weapons from entering your Stargate base. All enemy combat units or nuclear weapons sent are destroyed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of that one. There's a green card. You found Stargate code. That's a good sentence. You found Stargate code. Allows you to send up to 2 combat units to any one enemy Stargate base. I'm guessing there's 10 cards of that too. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Then we have this whitish color, purplish. You send nuclear weapons through open Stargate to destroy enemy starship and any combat units. You can only use this card if enemy starship is on your Stargate base. Iris card cannot stop this card. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we have yellow. You open Stargate to send nuclear weapon through Stargate to destroy any one enemy Stargate base and combat units of your choice. This card has no effect on starships. So you can attack bases or units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peanut butter sandwiches, 7, 8, 9, and that's the deck. 10. There's 10 of each card. So 2, 4, 5 colors. So there's 50 cards then. That's the deck of cards. So there's not a lot to the game. It looks like it could be pretty strategic. I don't really remember the game that well. I remember enjoying it, but it's been a really long time. I mean, I got it when it first came out. Okay, it came out in 2003. So that was 13 years ago, 14 years now. Fleet Games Inc. is out of Naples, Florida. Made in China on Earth, it says. So yeah, it's a licensed game by some company I've never heard of. I don't know if they ever produced another game, but it seems to play a lot like Risk, in that, you know, defender wins ties. You have your attack dice and defender dice, so pretty straightforward. But it's kind of interesting because you can attack the actual Stargate or you can attack the men. But yeah, I remember liking the game. It's pretty straightforward, but that is the Stargate SG-1 game from Fleet Games. It's fairly hard to find game. I don't know if they made a lot of them. I'm kind of surprised a company I've never heard of had the rights to make a board game of a fairly well-known TV series, but I guess there's weirder things out there. So it's 2 to 6 players. If you were a fan of the show, this might be something worth checking out. Especially if you're a fan of the show and of Risk, this might be worth your time. I remember enjoying the game, but not everybody likes the games I like. But that'll do it for this episode. We've seen what's in the box, and we'll catch you next time. Hopefully we'll see you back, and you can support the channel by coming and seeing what else we're looking into. But that'll do it for this time. As always, thanks for watching.